The drive from Arizona to California is honestly not all that special, but every time we do it, I'm reminded just how beautiful this drive can be. When we got in, we definitely wanted to make the most of our night, so we settled into our Airbnb and decided to get ready to go out for drinks and dessert. We stayed in the Manzanita Cottages here in Laguna Beach, and what's so special about these cottages is they were actually built in 1927 by Hollywood film producer Harry Green, and all of the cottages have been beautifully restored to reflect the charm of the original Laguna Beach art colony, while still offering the convenience and comfort of modern-day amenities. This cottage absolutely stole my heart, and I enjoyed every minute of our stay. And what's really cool about these cottages too is they are really centrally located to downtown Laguna Beach, so you're really able just to walk right down to Laguna from your cottage. That night we decided to get drinks at this bar called the Saloon, and after looking it up, it's actually been open for over 4 decades. It was so cute and cozy inside, and you can definitely tell this spot has been loved by Laguna locals for years on end. And after we got some drinks, we decided to go over to the little gelato spot right next door. This place is a well-known secret of Laguna Beach, but if you have visited here, you know that the gelato is top tier, and I do have to say it does compare to the gelato in Italy. It was absolutely amazing. We enjoyed the rest of our night and took the slow walk back to our Airbnb because we had quite the day planned ahead. So we just enjoyed all the sights and sounds of Laguna Beach at night and got some rest for the next morning. Good morning. We made it to Laguna Beach, and we are just gonna go grab some coffee and then come back and get ready for the day. And this cottage is absolutely adorable, but I wanted to tell you what camera I'm thinking of bringing this morning. I think I'm just gonna bring my Canon AF-35M and then also put maybe some Kodak Ultramax 400. It's a little cloudy outside today. It's been drizzling a little bit, so I'm not exactly sure what I want to shoot to make sure that there's enough light, but I'm really excited and I'll show you how the photos come out and talk soon. I can't even tell you how many times I've driven by this orange inn, and I've always wanted to stop there, but I honestly had no idea what it was. I thought it was a hotel, but to my surprise, once I saw those pastries in the window, I was like, oh my gosh, I absolutely have to go here. So we decided to park and we walked over and got some pastries and coffee. I found so many cute scenes to just take pictures of, and I was so pleasantly surprised with how the Cinestill 400D performed. I really love the halation that it showed, and I really like that even though it was overcast, it really captured this kind of warmth and almost like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's just kind of like what you expect of a foggy, beachy morning. So I'm definitely stoked that I got some photos this morning. My husband and I enjoyed our pastries and coffee down by the ocean. He actually got a burrito, which looked so amazing. And getting to just take the time to just slowly eat your breakfast and enjoy the ocean is just indescribable. And I'm really glad that I brought my camera with me because there were just little moments of that morning that I never want to forget. On the way back, I actually found a car garage that had its door open, and I snapped probably what is now my favorite photo of the trip. Okay, so we just got back from brunch. It was so cute. I got the best Danish ever, and I just got ready again. See, I got this little beach fit on, and we are just gonna go walk around Laguna, take more photos. I already shot an entire roll of Cinestill 400D. It was my first time ever shooting with it, so I'm really stoked to see how it comes out. I shot it at 400 ISO. I didn't know if I should shoot it at 200 or 400, so I just stuck with box speed, but I'm so stoked, and I might actually go see if the darkroom lab is open still today and drive down there to go drop it off, just because I don't want to wait forever to see these photos. But I'm so excited to get the film back, and I am bringing along my point and shoot again when we go out, and then I'm bringing my Canon AE-1 Program. I don't use it super often, so I'm kind of like, okay, is this gonna go well? Maybe, but like maybe not. The whole like focusing is really difficult for me. So honestly, it's not the end of the world if some come out of focus, but a lot of the images I take, I just really want them to turn out. So I'm just like, I pray they turn out, but honestly, it's all about practice, and I think I do just need to get out and shoot with that camera more. But I will bring you guys along, and I hope you're enjoying. Every time I come to Laguna Beach, I always go into this home store called Tuvalu, and they've got the best Christmas decorations. I got this cute lifeguard tower ornament, and I'm so excited to put it on our Christmas tree. I love just window shopping too, and we stopped in this little French bakery, and I got this shot, which I think is really cute. And we kept walking around, and we went into the Hobie Shop, which is my all-time favorite surf shop here in Orange County. They have some of the best surf apparel and some really cute brands in there. I also love shopping their little candles and knickknacks. It is the absolute best. After shopping for a little bit, we decided to, of course, stop to see the little lifeguard tower. This is so iconic to Laguna Beach, and if you've visited here, you've probably seen it. I've captured this before on my Canon AF-35M, and I really like that photo. These photos, the sun was behind the lifeguard tower, so they didn't come out as I had hoped, but I captured a few other photos that I do really love. I do believe these are on Kodak Gold from my Canon AE-1 Program, and I'm so happy with how they came out. I think that the gold really just gives a hue to the photos that really accurately represents the feel of being there in Laguna. So we went in a few more shops, and we were just really enjoying our time. I love visiting all of my favorite stores, and everywhere in Laguna there are these little beach access areas that you can go and sit. Some of them have benches, some of them they just have access to the beach, and I love getting to sit by this specific little outlet by this place called The Shop. And I love the waves here, and I always love looking at all of the beautiful beach houses. Next we went to Victoria, which is my favorite beach of all time. It used to be a really well kept secret, but now it's definitely been a little bit more well known. It has the Pirate Tower here, and this is probably my favorite shot from the trip. I used my Canon point and shoot, and it was shot on Kodak Gold 200, and I'm kind of shocked at how saturated it is. It really looks like Kodak Ultramax to me. Despite all of the times I have been down to this little tower, I have never shot it on film. For some reason, I just never had my camera with me, so this was my first time getting to capture it on film, and I could not be happier with the final result. What's kind of interesting is during the winter, all of the sand goes away, and so when it's low tide, there's a ton of rocks exposed. But when it's during the summer, usually all those rocks are covered up by sand, so it makes it a lot easier to get to that little tower. But if you're ever wanting to visit, just be really careful, but it is probably one of the most romantic beaches that I've ever been to. We had a little bit of time before dinner, so I decided to take my husband to the Sawdust Art Festival. This art festival has actually been around since 1965, and they held the first one on the Peacock lot near Coast Highway. And I've actually been coming here since I was just a little kid. My grandma used to bring my brother and I to make these little pottery dishes, which was so much fun. You can find all sorts of art here, from ceramics to paintings to handmade ornaments and even toe rings. I had my Canon AF-35M with me, so I just got a couple fun photos for memories, but it's such a great place to bring your family for a family night out, and you can get some hot chocolate and light bites, and it's just so much fun to be able to see all of the art. We got ready and we went to dinner. We went to South of Nick's here in Laguna, and it is so absolutely delicious. We walked down there again because the cottages are so close to everything in Laguna. I got these tacos that were absolutely amazing, and there is my handsome date. And we had to get the butter cake because this butter cake is so beyond delicious. There is nothing quite like it. And we walked back to the cottages and ended our night.
In all the old familiar places that this heart of mine embraces all day through.
Good morning. It is our last morning here in the cottage, and I am going to miss it so much. We are headed up to see my husband's family today, so that's going to be a lot of fun. We do have to drive through LA, so I never look forward to that, so I'm just like, okay, it's gonna be fine. But it's always just a little stressful. You've been through LA, you know. But I woke up with a ton of mosquito bites, so I have always just attracted mosquitoes, and so I think I'm gonna go find some like Benadryl cream to put on my bites. We're gonna clean up. Checkout is at 11. It's around like 7 a.m. Logan went to go get us some coffee and pastries this morning again, and we'll pack up and we'll maybe head out, do a couple things, go and do a couple shops before heading up to see his family. So this time has just been so immensely special. I'm so happy that I've documented it because I just love looking back on these memories, and the fact that I hopefully get to put my film photos with it as well. I'm praying all the photos come out like from yesterday. If they don't, it's okay, because sometimes, you know, trying out new film stocks is always a little bit of a gamble, but I have a feeling hopefully most of them came out, especially for my point and shoot, which is why I always use it. So yeah, so I hope that you guys have enjoyed this vlog so far. I might not actually vlog a whole lot when I'm with family, just to enjoy time, and we're probably going to be working for a couple of days, so there might not be much to share, but if there is, I will insert it. Okay, talk soon. Bye.
Summer's day, in everything that's light and gay, I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning sun, and when the night is new, I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing you.
Look at you.
The door was locked.
Yeah. You come bearing gifts.
I do.
Before we took the hectic drive up to see my husband's family, we decided to stop by the beach one last time. I wanted to go to this beach called Heisler Park, and I've never actually shot film here, and I believe I was putting some Ektar 100 in my point and shoot, and I'm so stoked with the colors of this film. It was my first time shooting Ektar 100, and it performed so beautifully. And I only captured a couple photos here. I love this one of just the front of the beach with those stairs, and it was just really cute getting to the chance to soak up the sunshine before we had a 2 to 3 hour drive, which honestly could be so much worse. But getting to the chance to just see the ocean again was so special, and this entire trip is definitely one for the books. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and stay tuned for more.